First and foremost, let me just let everybody know who's watching this, if I decide to post this, that I am not looking at the camera app at all. I'm driving. It's just recording and it's already edited, so that's why it just looks like it flows perfectly into me just popping up here as I'm driving. But don't worry, it is edited. But yeah, so I wanted to create this video because there's times when I'm driving and I have these thoughts, and sometimes they're good and it can help others and even help myself, most importantly, right? But then there's sometimes they're just useless, but I just want to get it out. So I decided to pull out my camera, pull out my camera app on the phone and just record as I go to Starbucks here in case I had to share something. And of course, the thought that I had in my mind this morning as I walked out my house was, man, first and foremost, it's spring, right? This is awesome. I'm excited about this warm weather. I'm sure there's a lot of people who are excited as well. And the second thing is, there's something that shifts when seasons change, right? I'm sure all of you guys have noticed the birds coming out, tweeting in the morning, right? Singing their morning songs. And what I thought was really cool is that I heard different birds in the same area. Different birds singing their morning songs, right? They're whistling. We got some crows around our area, and they're like, caw, caw, whatever crows make, whatever noise they make. And then we got the other ones that like some weird noise. I mean, I'm not a bird, so I can't really master that noise. But I heard like 4 or 5 different bird noises that I'm not going to try to do. And I thought it was cool. And I had this moment where God was showing me that they are all doing what they are supposed to do. They're all singing praises in the morning and doing what God has created the birds to do, right? And as I was thinking about that, I was like, man, it's just, amazing. Like, they wake up, do what the birds would do in the morning, and they sing their praises, and that's awesome. And then God showed me this too. He said, my people are the same. They may be different, but they all wake up and they praise me. They do what they're supposed to do. They do what I have called them and created them for. You may see them as different because they don't worship the same way you worship, or they don't sing songs the same way you sing songs, and they may speak differently. They may preach different ways, but they're all doing what I've created them to do. And when God said that to me, I felt like this moment of like, man, there's times, and I'll be the first to admit that there's times where I'd be like, man, I wonder if this person really is, serving God. I wonder, because the way that they show themselves, it kind of makes me question. And then God had to check me, like, listen, you are not the one who could determine who's serving me or not. Focus on yourself. Do what I called you to do. Just like there's different birds out there. You see the robins, you see the crows, maybe you'll see some woodpeckers, maybe you'll see some, the different kind of birds out there. They're all doing what God created them to do. They may be different, but they're doing what God created them to do. So I want to encourage someone out there who may at times have a moment of like, man, I don't know about this person. They say that they're a Christian. I don't see them in church. Oh, they say that they're a Christian, but they left this church and now they're at that church. I want to encourage you right now to shift your focus on the other people and focus more on yourself first. Let God work in you. Do what you're called to do. Shift your mind and let God work within you. And you will see what God sees.